Welcome to Reread. Today I am actually going to review Light Cider. The first time I did my review, everyone knows this now, it's been on my bookshelf the whole time. I think there's even been videos about that. So yes, I've had it the whole time. I just couldn't talk about it. So I kind of theorized what I'd heard. Yes, I'd already read it before. This is actually my second time to read it. And it was good. It's a really good book. I want to say it's like 40, 60 pages long. My copy doesn't have page numbers, but I want to say it's like, let me just go with 60 pages long. But anyway, this is how Kam Solusar basically goes from being, he starts off as a good Jedi, gets captured by Cedrus, gets tortured with these dark side scarabs. You know, they have some Sith alchemy, I guess, in there, that turn him to the dark side. They kind of they work on his hatred toward Vader. Vader destroyed his father and his family and left him on the run during the Purge. And so Kam, he feels the Force calling him back, you know, from the outskirts of the galaxy to come on back. But he still is, you know, he lived in fear of Vader for so long, but that fear turns into hate and anger, and of course he joins the dark side with Cedrus. Meanwhile, Luke is conferring with the Holocron Jedi Master about where he should go to find new recruits. It is suggested he go to this one place. When he gets there to this old station, there is an old game filled with crystal pieces made out of the same crystal that you use your lightsabers to, so you can, I guess, move them through the Force. And what we'll find out, that's where the game of Light Cider is played. He's going to Luke. Something happens to Luke, and he passes out when he gets there, and he passes out for 12 hours because there's other stuff that has to go on at this time. General Calrissian is still around with General Antilles, and they're trying to wage some battles here. And of course, they win a big battle. You really don't care about that because you're really excited to hear what Light Cider, the game, is. Well, when Kam Solusar finally tracks down Luke, he's looking to kill or capture Luke because, you know, he's working for Cedrus right now. He sees Luke, and Luke wakes up just in time to greet him for them to play a game of Light Cider. Now, Kam says we can fight with lightsabers, or we can play this game and have a gentleman's agreement. If I win, I will capture you, will come with me. And if you win, I will bow to you. And so the game of Light Cider is a game that Kam used to play a long time ago. Basically, you move these pieces. Green is always a sector of the galaxy or whatnot. Like he took the Alderaan sector, and I can't remember which sector Luke took. But you start from the outside, you're trying to make your way in the middle, and you're presenting crystals and saying, this is the situation. And you're force projecting in their mind the situation and how it would play out. Like Luke doesn't understand the game. He says, okay, well, I move this crystal. It's a whole armada, and it takes out your ships too. He went, oh, let's see how that works. And so then they both see the battle, but Kam wipes the floor with him. He's like, you have to not just say it, you have to imagine it too. So as they're throwing images back and forth, I think he gives images where Luke has to face all these Rancor. Really weird, but Luke turns all the Rancor to Tauntauns and then rides away with them, laughing, I guess. Luke projects Kam on Dagobah, where he meets with Yoda, who Yoda's giving Yoda-isms to Kam, who's not happy about that. Kam then projects the image of Darth Vader over Luke to make him relive the death of his father and his family. But now, instead of Darth Vader, it's Luke in Darth Vader armor who's going to have to kill them. Well, Luke breaks this mold and does not kill them and allows Kam to see his Force Ghost family, I guess, for just a little while. But he basically is saying, hey, Kam, not everything is how you think it is. And that's basically, you know, after that revelation comes out, Kam, you know, deserts the dark side and decides to follow Luke, which is where you're going to see it pick up in Dark Empire 2. Now, is this the greatest story ever? No, but I know it's been released now, and a lot of people are very happy to see it. You've probably read it, given your own thoughts on it too. To be honest, I don't think I have seen a review. I know people have talked about Light Cider, but I don't know if I've heard their thoughts on it. That's kind of weird. Or if so, I just don't remember. Either way, though, Light Cider is a fun story. I wish it had new illustrations. Talking to Dave Dorman once, he told me that they had all these ideas for illustrations, and that would have been neat. It was kind of like a book and story, kind of like how Dark Horse did with the Kyle Katarn Dark Forces series. It was supposed to be something like that, and I guess just one, just that fits in between Dark Empire 1 and 2. Again, a little weird, the game of Light Cider, and too bad it was never brought back again. Of course, this is unpublished material, so no one would, of course, mention it. But at the same time, I do enjoy it. I'm glad it's there. It's an odd story, but you wouldn't have it any other way when you think about, you know, how Tom Veitch kind of wrote. that was kind of a unique way of thinking and a unique pathway to take with those characters. I mean, Luke could have forced him into a lightsaber battle, beat him, and then taught him a good lesson, but they did it in the form of a game that uses your imagination a lot, which I really liked. All right, but anyway, you can find this anywhere now. Anywhere. Just look. Just ask someone, and they'll probably give you a digital copy of it. But anyway, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.